Niggas always in they feelings. I ain't got no time, I'm chasing millions. I'm tryna cop that Lambo, drop the ceiling. Do the dash and that bit might blow the engine. Niggas saying on the kid, this shit ain't new to me. Keep sending threats, but what the fuck is they gon' YouTube, what's good, man? It's your boy PNF Keith, back with another reaction video. Sadly, man, there's some bad news in the music community. Lil Durk, they saying he got locked up, bro. I don't know what's going on. I seen some posts on the gram. We about to react to it, man. Let's see what they talking about. Why they got my boy Smirk locked up, man?
This is breaking news. This started breaking late yesterday. So first, Lil Durk has been arrested and charged with murder for hire. Now I want to back it up a bit. So previous to Lil Durk being arrested, there were 5 other men that were arrested late Thursday evening. And these 5 men were 5 men that are reportedly connected to OTF, which is Lil Durk's, like, I don't know what you call it. That's his label, that's his group, that's his entourage, that's his crew. So these are OTF members, and they were indicted by the feds in California. Now, these 5...
Alright, so off the rip, man, it sounds like it's a RICO charge, which is not good. I'm not a street guy, but I know some things, man. And a RICO charge, if you don't know what it is when they gather information for like months, maybe even years. And they only snatch you up when they got enough evidence and they know exactly what they need to come grab you. So this might be bad for Smirk, man, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy because he was just taking off, like blowing up.
And that were indicted are facing charges of conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire resulting in death, as well as the use of carry and discharge of firearms and a machine gun, and furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death. Now, the death that is being referred to here by these 5 men is the cousin of rapper Quando Rondo. Now, if you guys remember, some years back, King Von, who was also like a brother very close to Lil Durk, was killed in an incident. And
what I'm hearing is, it sounds like they slid for Von. And it's so crazy because I feel like the internet made this happen. Durk seemed like a smart guy. Obviously, it's just conspiracy, so hopefully he ain't had nothing to do with it. But it sounded like they trying to say they done slid back and got that get back for Von, man. And it's crazy because I feel like the internet be making this type of stuff happen. They be in the comments trolling some, oh, he ain't get back for Von, slide for Von, do this. But y'all the same ones who comment now probably saying, oh, Durk's stupid, he got a career, he got a family at home, why would he do that? And then I be tricking people out their spot, man. I hope that's not the case with this stuff. That's crazy.
Atlanta, he was shot and killed after there was like a fight that broke out. The person and the people involved in that were connected to Quando Rondo, and there's been just this huge back and forth between the two.
That's crazy, man.
Directly, indirectly, since that happened. So what the feds are alleging is that following all of that, this retaliation, there was a retaliation that was planned allegedly by the OTF members to get back at Quando Rondo to kill him, and they were hired to do so, allegedly, but that went wrong, right? And instead they killed Quando Rondo's cousin.
It's so crazy, and that's what made me like want to slow down and stop making music myself. The industry is so weird, right? These labels got control, I would say, or some type of control over these artists, whereas though they can simmer this beef down if they want to. Like the whole Von situation shouldn't even happen. I don't really know what happened. Like I'm gonna dig deep into that part in another video or something, and like watch that and see what's going on. Even though I was a big fan of King Von, I just seen the video like what happened, and I done write up on a couple things. But these labels, they can stop these beefs, but they rather make more money off these artists by like, oh, well, they beefing, let's tell them go drop another diss song. We gonna make all this money, and then they get life insurance on these artists, right? So if you pass away, your label still continue to make money off you. So they want you to beef. They want you to get killed. Not even probably. They want you to die so they can make more money off you. And sadly, some of these artists be falling for that. And then they pass away, and people wonder why. Like they be, oh, this beef wasn't that serious. It could have got stopped. But these labels, they want to make money off these artists. It just be unnecessary beef.
In LA on accident. Now, forwarding it to Lil Durk. So when this news broke, of course everybody is like, wait, so what's going to happen with Durk, right? So then a few hours later, it was confirmed via the Broward County Jail website. And as of 6:55 a.m. today, this is Friday, October 25th, Lil Durk is still in custody in the Broward County Jail. Per their jail online system, we have the online system records here. So
what's the charge?
The charge, he is listed as, he's being charged with murder for hire. He is being held, the description says he's being held for U.S. Marshals. And whenever you are listed as being held for U.S. Marshals as an inmate, that means that, yes, you are being extradited. You are a federal prisoner, but you're just being locked up by a local agency who is working with the feds to ensure that you get to where you need to go. So they're going to, I'm sure.
I forget the name of that one song. He was like, I think it's called Red Man. He was like, they asked where I'm going to be in 10 years. Should I say the feds? And then it's so crazy that it's like he predicted it. Like, and he always talk about, he had the song Federal Nightmares. It's like he predicted this was coming. They always say you could feel when something bad about to happen. I feel like Durk predicted this. And then now, sadly, years later, he facing, what, murder with hire?
We're going to take him to California, where the other 5 men are being indicted at. At this time, there's no bond amount, of course, because it's being extradited. And there is a mugshot that was released as well, too. So
it's not the feds, right? We said it's the.
So Broward County Jail is not the feds, but when you are in custody of or being held for U.S. Marshals, that means that you are a federal prisoner. So this is a federal situation that he will be involved in. Now, there is no more details on the actual murder for hire charges. A lot of us reporters and just people are kind of piecing things together because his crew members get the murder for hire indictment and then he gets locked up in Florida local agency murder for hire. So we're putting 2 and 2 together. But I'm pretty sure by the time, I would say latest 9 a.m., we'll hear more. I have reached out to
on Instagram. It was like something about he expected the cops to lock him up after his birthday bash or something over the weekend. So I feel like he already knew this was about to happen. He was low key. I ain't gonna say prepared for it, but he knew this was about to happen. He got that show out the way. And if you seen, he did he started all the legends out and all that, like all the Chicago legends who passed away. So I feel like he had a sense this was coming. It's just unfortunate because his career was I see it was just taking off type. Like he a superstar, like superstar type shit. Like I ain't gonna say Drake level or none yet, but he was taking off, and then sadly the feds then came.
2 attorneys that were listed for Durk. I reached out to reps for him yesterday who immediately told me no comment, so I knew something was going down. This was before he even popped up in the jail system, so I was just kind of looking out to see what would happen.
Was he part of one of the 5 initially? Was it?
No, the 5 are separate.
Charlamagne always fights
all
bro.
together. But this is just
a negative reaction.
You never want to see something like this happening, right? But I think very unfortunate. But also I think the timing is insane because Durk just tweeted not too long ago, maybe a month ago, about everybody getting a second chance at life because his background was completely wiped. He said, everybody should get second chances at life. It's about what you do with it. My background wiped clean of all cases. I'm not a felon anymore. Who would have thought? I want to thank everyone who helped push my vision forward. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And since then, he's actually been doing a lot of community stuff. He recently, for his birthday is October, I believe it's October 19th or the 18th. He held a huge prayer visual, a day of unity in Chicago.
You know what's crazy?
Right before his big concert that he
I just seen that Durk's birthday one day before NBA Youngboy's birthday, and it's ironic that these two beefing and their birthdays back to back. Y'all probably knew that already. I'm probably late, but fun fact, we didn't know.
I think it's called Durk and Friends in Chicago, which was there were tons of people there. It was all over the place. So the timing of all this is just whoa.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I pray it's not true. I don't have an opinion until I get more information. But if it's true, that would be incredibly sad.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think anybody can really have an opinion until this is, you know what I mean? You got to see what happens. But as we've seen in the indictment of Young Thug, these things take time. So it's now he's going to be there away from his family, his kids, all of that until all of this is sorted out. So we will keep you guys updated. Again, I mentioned that I did reach out to some people on Durk's side just trying to figure out. Also reach out to, because I was confused about where he was also at. I thought it was going to be in Chicago or California. Now I was reaching out there and he's in Florida. So we'll keep you guys updated and let you know, what else is going to be happening because, man, never want to see it. But this is what's, yeah. No, I have a question for you, though. If all of this, because I was thinking about this, too. When they do these big indictments, they try and connect you any way possible, the smallest to the largest, and they're alleging that they use OTF money to arrange flights and all these different things to acquire
and another
weapons.
thing I seen was
if they cannot directly
they saying it was one of his homies who just came home from like 12 years or something, like OTF Jam, and Durk gave him over $50K when he came home, and he the one who like got him locked up and sold or whatever. If that's the case, then it's just crazy because it be the people in your circle, like it be the main ones around you that try to harm you or get you sent away. Once again, I'm not no street guy, but that's just the man gave you over $50,000 and you're supposed to be his homie, and you got him sent away. Prayers to Durk, man. Hopefully he make it home safe and back to his family, man.
That Durk and he is let go free, even if Thug is let go free and all the stuff he's looking at in Georgia right now. How does this impact them career-wise? Like, because these normally when people throw charges at you and things like this, it sticks. Even
that's
if you're
a good
not
question, but I think
how does this impact them?
I say artists like Durk and Thug, they already stamped in the game. So now if they get sent away for like 10+ years, and I feel like all right, they pushing 40 when they come, well they pushing 50 when they come on. So their careers might be heavily impacted. But if Durk only do like a couple months to a year or so, whatever, a couple years. It's Lil Durk. People love Lil Durk. You feel me? I'm a big fan of Lil Durk. He's in my top 3 of all time. In my eyes, well, in my opinion, that's just me. And he's one of my top 3 artists right now. But yeah, man, like I don't think it's gonna really affect him and Thug careers if they don't do too much time. But now I say pushing 5 to 10, that's pushing it. But they like superstars in the game. They stamped already. It's not like they upcoming artists.
Or does it?
Is it what you mean? I have no idea. I don't do those type of things. I have no idea what you mean.
I mean, just as a
He's
person,
not
I'm
doing the same
asking this, like,
things.
okay, for instance, and
It's
not
Charlemagne.
nothing to do with murder,
Clown.
but just looking at like and I'm asking specifically black men, right? Just looking at like a Jonathan Majors,
Okay.
right? Jonathan Majors.
Oh, for Durk, it won't. I mean, for somebody like Durk, I don't think this will have any effect on him because he's a rapper.
And that, you know what I was
Bro,
thinking
what?
about how crazy that is,
He's
right?
a rapper. I mean, he's like, rappers make their money off shows and record sales, and consumers still support.
But also a big thing.
And they have no reason not to support him. He's innocent until proven guilty.
I know, but I'm saying, right, even though he's innocent until proven guilty, if he walks away from this clean, hey, they brought him in, but they can't link him to anything.
Yeah, that's what I would hope. Because this could be a situation where those guys got picked up and decided to implicate Lil Durk for whatever reason.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if that's the case, but that could be the case.
But remember the other day we were talking about the ex-CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch. We actually mentioned that earlier this morning. Morgan did.
Who's out on a $10 million bond, and the story has gone away, just like I told y'all it would 48 hours ago.
And what I think is so crazy is when you look at like again, the charges are different, but like a Jonathan Majors, I don't think
Right
his
now,
career
Freddie
will
just-
ever,
he said
the
it,
trajectory will always be different because of.
That's crazy, man. Like, once again, I say I hope Durk, like, you know, he make it back home to his family, he make it home safely. And hopefully, he proven innocent, you feel me? Hopefully he is innocent. And that's, you mean, it's just allegations, of course. Because once again, you are innocent until proven guilty. One of my favorite rappers, one of the biggest rappers in the world, I'll say now. He got a big influence on the community. Like, not even just the drill community. He came up in the drill era, but I feel like he branched off to become, like, an actual artist and a superstar. So, hopefully he home soon, man, back to his family. I just want to say, man, to you out there, anybody watching this video, I know y'all got dreams and goals. When you get to where you want to be at in life, please ignore the internet, ignore the gimmicks. Don't let them trick you out your spot. Don't fall for it, man. Because they're going to continue to say negative things about you or try to push you to do something bad. And then when you do something bad, it's now they talking even worse on your name, talking about, oh, he's stupid for that, he's dumb, da-da-da. But mind you, they were saying for years that the King Von died. Oh, slide for Von, he ain't slide for Von. And now that allegedly he paid for a hit, it's, oh, Lil Durk stupid, he locked up now, that was dumb, why would he do that? Make up your minds, y'all confusing. But once again, that's social media for you, man. Don't fall for it, please, man. Just stay yourself. Don't let nobody trick you out your spot. And with that being said, man, that's the end of the video. Subscribe, like, comment, repost, share with a friend. And we out of here, man.